Can you even call this GM Construct anymore? Like, yeah, it uses the same textures and all, but the understated minimalism of the original is nowhere to be seen. This is indulgent. And that's the beauty of it. Welcome back to Video Game World Tours, and today we're looking at more Garry's Mod maps inspired by GM Construct. Thanks to Manta Sleep for sponsoring this video. They make amazing sleep masks and sleep accessories. For regular light-blocking sleep masks to advanced ones with Bluetooth capabilities, they got you covered. I really do get a lot of use out of my Manta Sound sleep mask. Being able to have speakers and a sleep mask as one thing is unbeatable. They also have the Manta White Noise Machine. This is good for when you just want to have some ambient noise in the room while you fall asleep. I use this a lot too. Click the link in the description and use code PRETZEL to save 10% off your order. Go. Now. Alright, back to the video. Yes, we are finally covering GM Excess Construct by Demazure. I didn't forget that I said I'd cover this map eventually. It never left my mind. How could it? This site here is so striking. A complex of Construct-inspired rooms. Just the idea of exploring them is so interesting. Almost more interesting than it'll be to actually explore them. What the mind conjures up is almost always more fantastical than reality. Almost always. I'll give Demazure the benefit of the doubt. Let's see this crazy space they've created. And while I'm not going to talk about every single room and space there is in this map, rest assured that I'm going to at least see all of them. I'll only show you the interesting ones. We can't be here all day. Like this little plaza. All these textures feel so right for a space like this. I can already tell one of the unique flavors they'll give to these buildings are the ceiling patterns. Some are more interesting than others. A door. Now that's an unusual sight for Construct. As are lights like this. I guess this could be a prison area? Maybe storage. There's a sneaky room hidden behind this wall. You simply just walk through it. Don't know why it isn't a door, but who might ask such things? Ominous room. A lot of menacing red, geez. Hello, what do we have here? Aw, it's a newsroom. How cute. I don't think I've really seen a space like this in an RP map before. Are these buttons for the teleprompter? How about that? It's even got a working camera. This is peak. Oh my goodness, and there's even a portable camera you can carry around. Mega peak, super cool. And I guess these are for station employees to monitor the broadcast. I love that this isn't even a traditional city map where you'd expect to find a news station. This is just a random construct alike. Makers of more conventional RP maps could learn a thing or two from this. This is weird. Got some blast doors here. Wonder if these could save you from one of the many Gmod nuke add-ons out there. I don't know what I expected. Some phones and... oh. There are just so many random empty rooms. I don't have much to say about any of these. I guess I did think these over here were kinda interesting. They just speak to me a bit, like I want to make this my home. Anyway, back over here. There's a garage area. Yep. I guess that's about it for this part of the map. These spaces always seem much bigger at a distance, but once you've walked through it all, you find yourself asking, was that really everything? I do that almost all of the time with these maps that seem bigger. Hello? I didn't notice this before. It's in this room that we did pass through. I thought there might be something back there, but it was blocked off. But as I no-clip, you can see that it's another wall you can walk through. And there's a gap in the fence. This map loves fake walls. Little jacuzzi area. Love this. And some more spooky red light. I guess this is the credits room. I'm really not good at finding these in maps, though creators usually do a good job at making sure you don't without no-clipping. That's not the end of the map though. There are other sections to explore. Like this area. Got some more buildings with a lot of empty rooms. Oh, and did I mention? There's water. So much water. Come on, do we really need that much? Seems a bit excessive if you ask me. Eh. In the water is this platform that's just like a collection of rooms. I don't know what you'd call this. Obviously not a boat. It's oil rig-esque. A lot of different room types. This feels kinda like a boiler room, so maybe this is a type of boat? I don't know. You'd think this thing over here is just a duplicate of that, but nope. It's a hodgepodge of platforms and abstract pillars. Just strange, but memorable. Back through here is the spawn area. I don't have much to say about this space. It's got the garage and the light room and dark room, like you'd expect. This ledge looks vanilla. But in addition to all the relatively normal rooms, there's also a secret one. Yet another wall that you can just walk through. This one is more obscure than the credits room. That seemingly had a purpose, considering it had the mapper's name. But this, I don't know. This room is super cool, but what's it about? And come on, look at how you enter this hallway. There's no way you'd find this without no-clip. That's an Omega level secret. You could probably go unnoticed for a while in a server that doesn't enable no-clip to everyone. Through here is, more space. I like the vibes of this. And these pillars are funky. Look, I'm running out of things to say about this map. Though it does throw you a curveball after this tunnel. Boom, desert area. Even got a little town over here. There's nothing construct about this. It's like a ghost town. I did discover something of note. You guessed it, another intangible wall. This is truly bizarre. I don't know what to make of this. Some graffiti with this little model on a pedestal. Some secrets are too secret to decipher, even for me. And there's one tiny thing left in this map. You need no-clip to find this. Far below the map, there's a black box. I initially thought it was the skybox, but that's right here. The mysterious black box lies right below it. So what is it? I don't know. Flying into it teleports you to the spawn. I've encountered something like this before. That's how map makers hide secrets from cheaters like me. You know what? I'll leave that up to you guys. You all go download this map and give it a try. See if you can find a secret doorway that lets you in there. I don't really have the patience to scour all the walls in this map for just one more. Our next map will be a bit of a breather after the chunky visit we just gave the last one. This is GM Construct Hardweather by Moondust. And you know what? This is just a vibe. It's so relaxing. I'm a sucker for the white noise. Especially here where it really sounds like you're in a building and it's raining outside. There's something comforting to this sound, to this feeling. Or hell, even just coming over here, pulling up a chair, and kicking back to watch the storm. I'll even do that in real life sometimes. It's meditative. I can disconnect from all the hardships and stresses of daily life and just live in the moment, appreciate the environment and the cycles of Mother Nature. Our existence is so small in the timeline of Earth. Our lives will all come to an end eventually, and yet the rain will still keep coming. Next up is GM Construct Cursed by Extra Jack Guest. This is definitely one of the lesser known Construct likes, only having 165 subscribers. But I still like to check these out every now and then. Not every construct has to be super well polished and themed. This is just, well, cursed. You spawn in with 2 little AI buddies. They seem to distrust me. They're very shifty-eyed. The main attraction is this very tall pillar. It's, well, it's definitely the tallest one of these I've seen in a video game before. There's another pillar over here on top of that stupid building that I hate. Though it's made of wood and has a Grigori on top. I'm afraid of heights. I could never do this. Maybe if I was tired enough. And inside the stupid building that I hate... Oh yeah, forgot to mention, this map's lighting is messed up. It's like I enabled Matte Fulbright. Anyway, inside the building is a bomb. One of my favorite early Gmod memories is messing around with nuke add-ons and seeing how much they lag my computer. And this map gives you one. How thoughtful. Bombs away. Huh. Bit of a letdown. I was expecting the classic nukes where the screen rumbles and it blasts out your ears. Oh yeah, like we saw earlier in the video. In the water here are some ichthyosaurs, though they don't seem to be too interested in me. I won't complain about that. These guys are freaky. Ugh. Inside the building you spawn in front of are some vehicles. That's not cursed at all, that's just convenient. Huh, nothing's changed here. Or on the top floor either. Wait, that seagull isn't normally there. Surprised I noticed this fella. The multi-floored building is equally empty. Except for the roof. I really don't know what to make of this. I wouldn't say it's cursed. Maybe just peculiar? Ah, that's cute. I'll be a model citizen today. Oh. I see. It's interesting to see the brushwork. I learned Hammer for the first time recently, so I know how annoying it can be. This little addition to the map might look messy when you clip out and see all the extra unnecessary bits, but as long as the space inside of the map looks fine, who cares? I saw these spots on the ground and thought it was some subtle new decal. I actually went back to the original construct and discovered these aren't in it. It was only after loading back in I realized these are shadows from the trash can and combine above. I guess they're still technically new additions? Credits room is the same, minus the credits for some reason. And finally, the dark room. Well, it's not very dark now, but A lone barnacle in the middle of the room. I bet that'd be a freaky discovery if this wasn't completely lit up. And hey, even got a G-Man in the corner. He does teleport away when you get close though. Major bummer, didn't even get a chance to dap him up. I accidentally lured the Combine over here. I think he's beating up on an invisible G-Man? Look at him go. If you've liked this video so far and want to support the production of future map excursions, consider becoming a patron or a YouTube member. I also have merch available. Let me know if you guys are interested in some new designs. I'm kinda itching to get some new stuff out there. Anyway, our final map of the video is GM-NP Construct by Northern Petrol. The NP in the title stands for Northern Petrol, by the way. That's the name of a company introduced in Half-Life 2. I actually just visited one of their buildings in my latest tour of the game. Can't believe Valve decided to include Northern Petrol in Half-Life 2 after Gary put the iconic cargo container model in Gary's mod. Mad respect to them. But yeah, this map. As you can see, it's just kinda empty. There was literally nothing of note from here onwards. Though I guess there's a... Is that the Citadel? That's something. Let's look at the actual meat of this map though. Through this door is... the credits room, I guess? Or maybe this is a sign set up by the Northern Petrol Company in-world, and it's just floating. Plus there's a TV. Hidden in this back corner are some steps that lead you upwards. This is actually super cool. I haven't really seen a space like this in a construct like before. It uses verticality in a way that I wasn't expecting. After a short hallway, it opens up, and you're in a swamp? An interesting addition. Got some roleplay rooms in the next section. It feels like every Gmod map has to have these. So many maps will have these rooms built for roleplaying, even though it feels like the rest of the map doesn't really fit that niche. I guess it doesn't have to necessarily be for roleplaying in a roleplay server. You could just choose to decorate these with your friends or by yourself. I did both of those back in the day. It was good fun to be in a Gmod map and place things back then. Still is now, but it was then too. Ooh, it goes underground. Wonder if we'll find anything spooky down here. Some more empty rooms. Huh, kind of a different vibe than the others. Not what I'd expect to find on a map like this. The very last section of the map is kinda boring, so we'll finish off with the one right before it. It's got a cage. Garry's Mod players love to pit players against each other, or even watch NPCs duke it out. This game really does instill a god complex in the player. Who would win in a fight? 1 human resistance member, or 5 antlion guards? The answer may surprise you. And of course, it wouldn't be a Gmod map without a giant pit, a classic trope. Though this one isn't as deep as some of the others I've seen. And there's a pool of leeches at the bottom. That's kinda gross. You know what? I lied. One more map for the road. GM Construct Chungus by Jerry. And can I just say, he does a really good job selling this on the workshop page. Highly optimized brushwork, fully dynamic 360-degree 3D space spawn point system. I am streaming Chungus directly into your central nervous system, and you're loving it. You've never seen a map this beautiful. You've never seen anything this beautiful. I might as well stop uploading videos at this point. Humanity's creativity has reached its limit. Thanks for watching, Pretizens. See you all next time.